Welcome back. This is the Senior Zone, and I'm your host, Sean Perry. You know, live virtual travel has greatly helped thousands of seniors to travel to amazing places from the comfort of their homes around the world for fun, adventure, and exploration. One of those companies that has helped seniors stay relevant, socially connected, and have new anticipation for the future is a company called Discover Live. Joining us now to talk more about this senior-friendly company is Jason Wei, founder and CEO of Discover Live. Jason, welcome to the Senior Zone, my new friend.
Thank you so much, Sean. Thank you for having me here.
It's a pleasure to have you here. So let's just jump right into it. Tell us, on a high level about Discover Live. How did you come to, start and form this great company?
Sure. Discover Live is really just a live, personalized virtual travel service. We have tour guides from across the world, and they use the latest video streaming technology to take people to explore the world as it happens. How I came up with this idea was really, at one point in my life, I used to travel so much, and I spent so much time at the airport and on an airplane. And I noticed that there's so many people, especially the people are in the older age, it's so hard for them to travel. And a lot of times when they go out and they're so excited, when they come back, they're a little bit depressed because they don't know how and when they can do another travel again. So at that time, I thought there gotta be a way for people to explore the world much more easily. And the technology that is already there. So I started a company based on that concept.
And when you do these tours, these virtual tours for seniors, these are customized tours, right? This is not a cookie cutter sort of tour that you provide, correct?
That is correct. All of our tours are customized.
Gotcha. So this sounds amazing. So how does, Discover Live, help a senior conquer, their bucket list if they have one?
Yeah, we're actually a company deep bucket listing, all this bucket list. It's just because we make the travel so accessible and the world exploration so accessible. And the bucket list has started to become irrelevant anymore. I know, my grandparents used to have a long list of bucket lists, and now it's just like with the technology. If you want to go there tomorrow, let's go there tomorrow. Let's check it out. Yeah.
Well, good stuff. Because I have a bucket list, and you and I were talking off air, and I've always wanted to go visit, the Asian theater, China and Japan and all those, Thailand and many of those other countries, and I haven't. And I probably won't at this point. I may not get to all of them, but I at least know that I can now, at least virtually, go check them out and see what it's like, and maybe do a pre-visit of those countries, right? And then that may really confirm that I definitely have to go visit, say, Beijing right now, as an example. Do you find that to be the case?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, as a matter of fact, because we have been doing this virtual tour for 5 years already, especially after the pandemic, the virtual travel is actually becoming the newest form of travel. It's not a replacement of some of the traditional type of travel. It's just another form. Now people can choose this form to travel now.
Yeah. So what is for our seniors, and this is an important question, connectivity, the use of technology, is there anything that they don't already have that they would have to get to enjoy these virtual tours?
The technology that we use is very simple. If people have used Zoom before, our technology is literally just the same as that. No more complicated than that. So that's
Gotcha.
it. Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, that's good to know. And so with your company Discover Live, I've seen other online tour companies. What differentiates Discover Live versus your competition?
I think probably several things. The first thing is we have been doing this virtual travel for so long. We're almost like the very first company in the world to doing this. So we have a lot of accumulated experience in terms of how to come up with the best and the most entertaining virtual tours. And secondly, because we started this company with the seniors, and a lot of our tours and a lot of our tour guides are trained to specifically deliver tours for seniors. For example, what kind of like a game that we want to incorporate in there to exercise their mind. What kind of environment that we want to specifically deliver, because we understand a lot of the seniors, they wear the hearing aids. and a lot of noise is just not good for the audience. So because of that, we just accumulated a lot of the experiences that I think that we can service the senior population way much better than a lot of other companies.
Yeah. When I vacation, Jay, this is just Sean Perry speaking now, but I like to get off the beaten path. I don't like just to follow, the pathway, the touristy sort of pathway, right? I like to just go, make a turn and go here and just, get lost when I go to places, so I can get the feel, of the people and the food. And so does your company provide that sort of, virtual experience, if that's what I wanted?
Absolutely. There are two types of virtual experiences. One is what we just call it hidden gem type of tours. Those are not, anything related to the big popular tourist spots, but beaten path. And then we would, for example, like, Transylvania, in Romania. It's somewhere that a lot of people don't know, but we got to visit the village. We got to see how the locals live. And then there's another type of tours. It's really, even if you are in the tourist spot, the big tourist cities, you can actually tell our tour guide, hey, I see this farmer's market on the left. Can we go there and check it out? Yeah, of course. Let's go together.
Oh, so you're able to, or I would be able to, or any of our seniors who participate, they're able to speak with that tour person live, right? And have that sort of request, and it, for the most part, be on it.
Yep, it's your tour. It's your tour. If you are there and you hired a tour guide to travel together. I mean, we actually have I remember like a grandparents, they wanted to show their adult children where they first date in Sydney, and that was a bar. So we actually deviated our tour route and actually went to the bar so that their kids can see where their parents used to date.
Yeah. So it's just not a one-dimensional sort of tour where you're giving me a tour of just pick, say, New York City or, anywhere else around the world. I mean, I put in my request and I want to see certain places that you may not see when you first go to, an area, but it's that interactive. It's just not one-dimensional. I'm able to communicate with that tour guide in a way that if I was there, I would ask him, hey, what's around the corner? I heard of, Joe's Barbecue in Memphis. Can we go there? I mean, something like that.
Absolutely.
I like that. I like that.
Very customizable and very interactive. Literally just, that's why I said it's the newest form of travel. It's not, the difference between watching a YouTube video or you're watching like a travel channel. The difference is you are actually in the movie. It's like compared to watching a movie, you're actually in the movie yourself.
Yeah. That's great. I can see you one day taking this to a what's the virtual reality. Put the glasses on and you can really immerse yourself in it there. That's just maybe something down the line. That's just a thought that just came up. We've all worldwide, have been in this pandemic, and it's now 2 years and going on our third year. Isolated away, we are craving to get out, but many can't for obvious reasons. If you're an older adult, you may have limitations that prevent travel. And so I think this is just a great way, a new tool that folks can get out of their homes, so to speak, right, and visit places that they wouldn't have otherwise been able to visit or can't visit at this time. Can you talk to that and how isolation has played a role into what you do?
Yeah, absolutely. Be able to enable people to travel is just the one part of it. To connect with people again and to basically de-isolate is another big thing that we're focusing on. Just can you imagine like 4 generations of families that they're all living in different parts of the world? They got to visit, travel to Paris at the same time in one of those Saturday afternoons. Mm-hmm. And can you imagine like 6 girlfriends used to go to all those cruise ships together? They cannot do that anymore, because they live in different places or they live in different assisted living facilities. Now they still can spend a Sunday to go to Milan and check out the fashion district. So the travel is really multidimensional. It's not just for one person. And many times it's a family. Many times it's a group of friends. They get to really enjoy the fun of travel again.
Yeah, yeah, I have to try it out myself for sure. And what I just thought about, Jay, is you don't need a passport.
Yes. You don't need a passport. You don't need a mask.
Yeah, exactly. I like that. You caught me. You caught me on that one. And you don't need a mask. Exactly. So let's talk about costs because I know my folks out there listening. That sounds great, Sean. I can go visit Paris, the Eiffel Tower, and I'm here and it's customized. It sounds expensive. Can you talk to that and the value that they're going to get from this cost?
Yes. I would say like 95% of our tours are $199 for up to 3 people. From different locations. So average out is about $66 per person. We do have some a little bit more expensive tours. It's not because of the tour itself. It's more of because of the preparation. For example, we have a Machu Picchu tour. It takes our tour guide 5 hours to climb up there and 5 hours to come down. And then because of that, that tour is more expensive. But it brings once you get there, you don't have to climb up there. You just need get to enjoy that breathtaking view.
Yeah. So for just under $200, myself, my mother, and say I'll throw in my sister, we can go to Paris, Moscow. You pick a place, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we three can be, and we can be in different cities, right? And my sister's in New York, my mother's in Philly, I'm down here in DC. We can all be on this virtual tour, this virtual vacation, this 1 hour trip together. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. That's it.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, good, good, good. And so what's been your feedback from seniors, right? Who've tried this? Do they come back and go elsewhere around the world virtually with you?
Yeah, most of our customers, most of our businesses in the seniors are really from 2 different areas. One is the people independently living by themselves, and they come back again and again. And then we have also quite a few of senior living communities, large senior living communities that they subscribe to our service and they kind of like use our service as their activities on a monthly basis.
Well, that was my next question. I work with and work within many senior facilities that have and senior buildings that have 50, 100, 200 residents in there, and not that all come down in their community room, but is that something a community could also participate in? It's going to be more than 3. How does that work? Because many are listening, as well as churches.
Yeah, no, we actually have special rates for the senior living communities. Mm-hmm. And some of the senior living communities, basically, they have this entertainment room. And then basically, the people just sitting in front of this large screen TV or a projector and enjoy the travel. And in some of the other facilities, people are staying in their own individual rooms. And we basically provide our service through their central cable TV, and so that everything is distributed out to each individual rooms. And then we provide them a number for them to call in so that they can talk to our tour guide and ask questions.
Yeah. If any seniors out there listening right now, if you have a favorite place you want to go to, I'm talking about a group. I want to take my seniors, my DMV seniors on a tour somewhere in the world, Jay, and I want to set it up at a location where they can come and enjoy, and I provide the food, that sort of stuff, and you provide the tour, and they can sit back and enjoy. I want to try that. It's an idea that I have right now. We'll work it out off air. How many cities or destinations do you participate in?
Yeah, we're in about 190 cities in the world at this moment, and those are the cities that, based on the feedback from our customers, the ones that they really on top of their bucket list.
Okay, so 109. So it's pretty much not an area, because I can't even name off 190 locations right now. I couldn't probably name off 30 right now off the top of my head. So there's not a place on earth you really can't go to for the most part. What about events, right? Or if there's holiday celebrations, around the world, are you able to, participate in that if the timing is right?
We do a lot of those events, no matter if it's the Mother's Day events or the birthday events, anniversary events, a lot of events, and a lot of people are actually booking our service for those specific purposes.
Okay. I'm talking about, say, if it's like, what comes to mind right now, Fiesta, right? And down in San Antonio. Do you participate in those sort of themes?
Oh, yeah. We have Mardi Gras, actually. Coming up. Yes, we have like a film festival, and we have the carnival in Rio de Janeiro. So throughout the year, some of those big events, like right now, for example, we also have the carnival events in Venice.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I have a smile on my face here, Jay, and I hope my listeners can feel that energy as well, because this is fascinating to me. It just gives you another out, another option, something to do for that day. It's 1 hour, as you've said already. Are there more than 1 hour tours? Like, do you have a 2 hour tour? Is that just more money, or is it always 1 hour?
Oh yeah, no, we customize everything. The reason why we designed those for 1 hour is just because we know most of people, they want to have a 1 hour, and we also have like Machu Picchu tour is actually a 2 hour tour.
Okay, all right. There's something that I've never done, and it's on my bucket list. I guess I'm a senior now, so I have a senior bucket list. I've never been on a cruise, and I kind of want to go on a cruise now, right? It's because it's on that list. Does Discover Live participate in cruises?
It's interesting. Not yet, because we haven't had any people sending us like if they're interested in doing this. But if they have this interest and we start to see more of those, we will make it happen. You're the first one, actually.
Okay.
It's so interesting.
I'm the first one to vocalize it. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's not been on a cruise before, but I'm the first one to vocalize it with you. I think what you're doing is fascinating. I can't wait to view it myself, just getting a sample idea, so I really can speak from some sort of experience and observation. But share with our folks how they can get in touch with you if they have an interest now, an immediate interest. Is it a sign up? Is it a cost to sign up? Just give us those details.
Yeah, no, there's no cost to sign up at all. You just go to www.discover.live. So it's spelled DISCOVER.LIVE. That's our website. You will find our contact information there. You can look up all the tours that we have, most of the tours that we have up there. All information there. So, or you can call 646-694-8178.
Yeah, I think this is a great idea, just to give a gift to someone as well, right? Like, if my mother's birthday is coming up, or Mother's Day is coming up, Father's Day is coming up, right? And that they've never been to a place but would like to go but can't go for whatever reasons. This is a great gift idea as well, I would think.
Yes, absolutely. We also sell the gift cards on our websites, and we actually have quite a few. A lot of people buying those for Christmas, for the holidays as well.
Okay. Well, Jay, I'm sure I have many other questions after this interview, because my mind is racing right now, because I just like this idea. But folks, go check out the website again. It's www.discover.live. It's no .com after that. It's www.discover.live. Jay, I don't have any more questions at this moment, my friend, but I'm going to give you the floor. If there's anything you want to share, anything that I've omitted, anything that bears repeating, the floor is yours, my friend.
Yeah, so really just, our tours are all customized to you, and then, whatever you want to do. So, you mentioned about, I mentioned about the 190 cities, but we do a lot of the ancestry type of tours. They're not on that list. So in those cases, obviously the cost is going to be different, but we actually locate the tour guides to actually deliver the tours for you if the interest is there.
Wow, that's fascinating.
Yeah.
Well, good stuff. Well, I thank you so very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been speaking with Jason Wei, founder and CEO of Discover Live, a customized virtual tour company. Check them out. Their website again is www.discover.live. Jason, thank you so very much. I look forward to staying in contact with you.
I would love to. Thank you so much, Sean.
All right. Take care, my friend.